Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Syracuse Orange taking on the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Syracuse's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Going up top. It's caught. Afterburners coming. Touchdown Orange. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So NC State's offense will go to work for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's McCall. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's McCord. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Allen. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Give to the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Waters. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now on 1st down from the 40.
As a play caller, you feel confident throwing this out to the perimeter against zone coverage when you have that kind of timing and chemistry. This quarterback and receiver, you saw it on that one.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. They go to the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Running to the left. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll run it again. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking left. Fires and picked off. Oh, he left him grabbing. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll run the counter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass, it's McCall. Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Trying to move them on the counter. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Hendrickson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
NC State going up tempo. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Grimes. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The give to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's McCall. Got his man. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, NC State! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Orange will have to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's McCall. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Trying to get to him. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got the quick pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. It is perfect. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Gonna run it. It's Waters. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's got his man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Syracuse right back at it.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, if find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's McCord. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Sends it downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snags it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give out of the gun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's McCall. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's a draw. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking to throw, it's McCord. Feeling some heat. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Concepcion. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Rogers. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking for space, it's Allen. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Leaves it with the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's McCall. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. On the move, it's Allen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Getting some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross Simmons. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. The aerial assault continues. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's McCord. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Wolfpack! A great catch and run for 6. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River rivalry. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Iron.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Gadsden. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looking downfield, it's McCord. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down here for the offense. And they'll take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.